Okay, I have my Admire Ear 7000 set up for a 3-thread wide overlock, and I'm using this pearl rayon. It's very thick in the loopers, and it's very pretty though, and regular serger thread in the left needle because I'm doing a wide 3-thread. And I have that set up. I'm going to show you something very neat about this new machine. Okay, so it comes with a table. You don't have to buy it extra. It's in the box when you get the machine. I'm just going to test my stitch. So let me do that. Okay, so now this is my stitch. Let me get that so you can see it. And that looks pretty good. I'm gonna, yep, I think the distance, I could go maybe a little bit longer length, so I think I will adjust that. The 3-thread wide overlock, the settings, what I changed was on the upper looper, because I'm using this thick 8-weight thread, I brought that down to 0. Lower looper I left it alone. The length is at 2.5 normally. I ended up bringing that up to 3.5 to space it out a little bit more because this thread is so thick. And that was the settings that I changed. This is going to be for my pearl rayon. So I just want to save the settings on this stitch. And I'm going to go into here, save my stitch. First, let me get rid of their name for my special stitch. I'm just going to call this Dazzle, because that's what this thread is. Dazzle 3-thread. Wide. Okay. All right. That's my limit. Okay, good enough. Save. Okay, so there it is in my menu. See, Dazzle 3-thread Y. Good enough. Okay. All right. So I've done that, so I can relax there. I'm happy with this. And what I'm going to do is, because this comes with its table, I don't know if you can see this, it has little holes in it. You can do circles. So I am going to make a Christmas tree napkin with this pretty Dazzle thread and show you how easy this is. What it comes with is this little gold pin. It's got a pretty jewel on it. So this is about 8.5 inches. And what I've got here is some fabric. I've got Christmas fabric, 2 layers. I've got the red with gold on the top and the poinsettia fabric on the bottom. So I have the gold Dazzle in the upper looper, so I'm gonna put the red fabric up, and this is going to be on the bottom where the red Dazzle is. And I want to kind of find The center of this, I don't recommend pins anytime you use a serger, but this is in the middle of it, so. All right, I've got the middle of my fabric, then I'm going to put my the pin in. And now I'm going to put that pin in the last hole there. Okay. And I'm going to put the bottom. Now I've got my pin in. And now, let me get to the edge here. This is the edge. All right, and then I'm going to make a window here. And how I'm judging the window is from where the edge of the serger is. See? Right here, the edge of my serger. So when I made that window, that should be good. Okay, so now I do have some pins in this, and I normally do not recommend you use pins anywhere near a serger, but for this case they were in the middle. I really couldn't use my clips. So I'm just going to put my thread here, and I'm going to start serging. You ready? Okay. You can see what I'm doing. Okay. Again, let me just get rid of some of this so it doesn't fly up in the camera and you won't be able to see. Okay. Too close. All right, I'm gonna take that out. I don't know if you've seen these pins. We call them Kathy calls them the casket pins, because they come in this little box that looks like a casket, but they're the best pins. You can put them through your fabric. See how they don't catch anything? I'm a real pin snob. I hate it when I have to fight with a pin to go through my fabric and it pulls it. Yeah, no, don't like that. Okay, coming around to the end. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to trim any of the threads that are here. Get rid of those. In fact, that was a little messy getting started, so I'm just going to trim that so it doesn't look messy. And these are really thick, so okay, you see? So how does that look? You can see it? Okay. All right. Now, I want to stitch over it a little bit. I'm just going to go over it a little, and I don't want to cut any off. Okay, so now I've finished, and I'm just going to raise my foot, and I'm going to go backwards, pull my stitch back, just kind of tease it back, go down, front, back, pull it back till I can get it off. Still have that pin here. Let me take my pin off. Okay, see my pin? Okay, I'm going to take the pin off, put that back. Okay, I want to take the rest of these pins out. Okay, you see this? I'm just going to cut this because I may tie it. And let me get some more length there. Or, you know, double needle it underneath and fray check it. Okay, so you ready? So what do you think? Here's my circle. I'm going to fold it into a Christmas tree. I haven't dealt with my end yet. I'm going to either thread it underneath and put a little fray check there and I'm good. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to fold it down so a little bit is showing. And then I'm going to fold it like this. And of course, you're going to press this. Then I'm going to bring this one over. Back, and that one over. Okay, there's your Christmas tree. And once it's pressed, let me put a pin in there. So, okay, here's my pins that I like because they don't pull my fabric. Okay, all right, there's my napkin. And then, you know, you press that, and is that not something you can do quickly? I mean, I can do this. This is a project that will get finished. You will see this in the store, so rush right in. You know, any of our sergers, Admire Air 5000 or the new Admire Air 7000 will do this, but the Admire Air 7000 has this table with the holes in it.